It's been over a year since the last Don't Stop You'll Die devlog, and no matter what I do, I just can't stay away from it. Hey everyone, I'm Jake, and this is Don't Stop You'll Die devlog 6. Now, picking up where we left off, I was working on a reboot. Unity had changed its pricing model, I switched development to GameMaker, and after hundreds of hours I switched to Godot, and that was it. Inevitably, after Unity switched their pricing model back, I started using Unity again. Bounced between a few projects, and as of July 2024, I've been working on Don't Stop You'll Die again. So what exactly have I been working on over the past 4 months? Well, a complete redesign and reboot of the game. Originally, I wanted the game to be a roguelike, with procedurally generated levels, boss fights, fun weapons and items, and the version that I released on Steam back in 2022 just wasn't that, at all. After figuring out the nitty-gritty design stuff, I jumped into Unity and got prototyping to figure out what would work and what didn't. And after a week of work, this is what I had. Already this was much closer to my vision than the original. It had procedural level generation, variations in enemies, even if they were a little bit stupid, and so much more. After the prototype was fleshed out, I could then playtest the game to figure out what worked and what didn't, and what I needed to change about the game. I soon found out that the dungeon generation I used just didn't feel right. It wasn't flexible enough, and I could only generate rooms of the same size, which would definitely get pretty boring after a while. So I opted in to use Edgar Pro for this, which is a 2D procedural level generator, which combines a graph-based approach with handmade room templates. This honestly gives me so much more control over the levels and how they flow. After implementing that, I then spent time refining the systems within the game. I just put my head down and got to work. And as of November 2024, this is what the game is looking like. I'm honestly so happy with how the game is looking and playing so far, although it's got a long way to go. If you're interested in playing the game in its current state, I'll leave a link to the game's itch.io page in the description below. I also just want to quickly apologise for the lack of devlogs and tutorials, as I've been busy working away on the game. My motivation has been super high because the game is starting to fit the vision that I originally intended, and also because I'll be showing Don't Stop You'll Die at the Game Expo in March next year. The Game Expo is a fairly new gaming convention. I could best describe it as the little brother of PAX. Over the last few years, they pulled in a massive crowd, and it will be a perfect introduction for me and getting my game to a wide audience. So if you happen to be in Melbourne, Australia, then come by and check it out. But that's all for this video. If you enjoyed, give the video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.